Hello, my name is Artificial Intelligence. That is the topic of this next talk by Juan Rada-Vilela from the School of Engineering and Computer Science. Juan is doing his PhD on artificial intelligence, and his presentation is going to be about life, the universe, artificial intelligence, and everything else he can fit in 7 minutes. So welcome, Juan.
Yeah, I have the slides here. Yeah. Well, hello everyone. I decided to start my presentation with this slide. Okay. This slide, because it represents a lot of myself. This is how I feel pretty much every day. Yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty much clueless the whole time. I have no idea where I'm going. I have a rough idea of what I'm doing, and I have no idea where I'm going to be. And I'm not sure whether I do want to know that. Well, my name is Juan Rada-Vilela, as I said. I was born in Mérida, Venezuela, to a woman that became my mother the same day. And this one is a funny story because she actually wanted a girl. Well, she proved her point because then afterwards she had 3 gorgeous girls that became my sisters. And they became the love of my life, of course. But more importantly, it took off all the girly pressure my mother had on me, so that was a good one. Now, what am I doing here? Well, I'm certainly just living. And I'm doing a PhD in artificial intelligence, which is quite cool. Girls are impressed by it sometimes. Often, actually. And, well, that turns into actually a surprise of how I got this far, but that's just fine. And you might as well be very surprised at how I got here. And I think that's because I really like to keep things very simple. My research is about swarm intelligence for swarm robotics, and the problems I deal with are something like this. So picture yourself as that little funny-looking person, and you want to find in life what you actually love the most, and that is exactly at the lowest point on the function, right? So you're blindfolded and you have to get there by jumping. So you perform 1 jump, end up here. You say, well, I'm about 2 meters to find the thing I love the most. I jump again, I find it, right? But life is more like this, which is, yeah. And you also have to jump around to find what you love. So you perform 1 jump, end up here. You perform another one, end up here. You think that's pretty enough, so you stay there. And well, actually, you could have found what you loved. So, boom. Anyways, now what do we do? Because we have to find a solution here, and we're engineers, and we're very creative on these ones. So what we do is, we actually call a friend. So we randomly put it in the function, and we start yelling at each other, how close are we to find what we love. So the first guy says, hey, I'm about 12 meters from finding what I love. This guy, the one on the right. And the other one says, well, sucker, I'm 5 meters away. So the guy listens to that and say, okay, well, I'm gonna jump near this guy, but I think also what I know is quite true, so I'm gonna jump halfway and halfway. I say, well, I'm 2 meters to find what I love. And this guy hears that, jumps again, and well, until they both find what they were looking for. Now, in real life, we even get more creative. We call a bunch of friends. And we position all of them in the search space, what we call. And it's the same thing. We start yelling at each other how cool our positions are towards the things we're looking for. And then they all start jumping around, and eventually they find the best. They find what they love. Now this is only one dimension. If you consider several dimensions, like only finding what you love, but you are also finding the coolest city where you want to be. You also want to find the place where you get most money, and you can start adding a lot of dimensions. The problem looks like this. Now, swarm intelligence is a set of techniques that are inspired by nature. We create algorithms that model the behavior of bee swarms, ant colonies, and even fish schools in order to find solutions to these kinds of problems. The one I'm using is particle swarm optimization, and we have a problem like this. We distribute a population of particles around, they start sharing information, and they move towards the best solution found so far, exactly like the algorithm I said before. And they do so by adjusting the velocity according to their own experience, so how far are they going to jump, until they all find the best solution. Now what I'm doing is, well, actually I'm moving this whole algorithm into real-world robots. So to solve different kinds of problems in the environment that, well, I will need some other minutes to explain that, but I'm not going to go through that thing again, to those who have seen previous presentations. So conclusions, well, first life is about jumping around, definitely. But you have to jump smartly, that's one thing. And the PhD is definitely not about being a genius. It's more about doing what you actually love to do. And once you find what you love to do, well, you will enjoy it when times are quite easy, and you will struggle and give the battle when times are hard. And you'll work extra time, and that won't be a problem. And at the end, well, I have no idea. Thank you.